starting up. It's in the go live. I could see it over here. And then Normita, look on your phone and see how we looking over there. How you guys doing out there? Good morning. It's happy Saturday. Today is what, the 6th? December the 6th. I'm in sitting here with my main man, Mr. Marvin Anderson. Marv, put the microphone in close to you, man, and talk to the people, man.
Oh, hello, everybody.
And then,
how y'all doing out there?
And then, well, first thing that we want to make sure that we let them know, we got our own Stephen A. Smith, Marv. Don't get on this thing. Put it up closer to you a little bit more with the microphone. This is our own Stephen A. Smith. Fifi, Glenn Boyd, in Los Angeles, California, and Mr. Smooth.
Jet Magazine.
No, Bruce, man. We talking about Bruce right now. And then Marv, so we got, I don't know if Jerry McGee in Bakersfield, if he watches it, and Jerry Taylor, Coach Jerry Taylor. We got our own Stephen A. Smith. We had Oscar Robinson on there. But Marv, talk to me, man. How you feeling, Marv?
I'm feeling okay. Had a little business to take care of, so I had to come to my man to get it taken care of today. So,
Yeah, Marv, that's what you look like up there, boy. You look like, he look like a movie star, don't he? Hey, guys, y'all on the Doug Best Show this early Saturday morning. It's about what time? It's about 12:54 here. We're in Fresno, California on the Doug Best Show podcast. You guys tuning in. You're on Facebook Live. I want somebody to go out there when we get finished to go to YouTube, type in the Doug Best Show and subscribe. Marv, first thing before we go anything though, man, we just want to talk about this. I'm wondering, can we get a good, clear vision of it? This is about a legacy renaissance. It's about taking the Edison High School gym at 540 East California Avenue in Fresno, California. I went to school there, Edison High School. And we want to see if we can get enough people to sign this petition to get the name of the gym to be named Cecil the Chief Smith. I don't know if anybody went to school in Edison High School in the 70s. Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith was a wrestling coach. Mr. Smith taught history. He taught government. And then that's what Mr. Smith would do. If you screwed up in the class, Mr. Smith would tell you that, you know what? I'm going to go right here. Mr. Smith would tell you I'm going to give you a goose egg. I'm Doug Best. You remember that, Marv?
Demerits.
Demerits. They don't even do that no more, huh? Demerits. Yeah, guys, so what we trying to do out there, I'm going to pump this up, once we get off the air. Cecil A. Smith, we trying to get the Edison High School gym named Cecil A. Smith. Mr. Smith probably was there 20 years, was he?
Oh, much. He just retired he retired, then he came back and subbed. He was just subbing, 5-6 years ago?
Right.
Yeah, he would only sub at Edison. He was a Tiger. So
Tiger for life.
For life.
Man, and another thing, and you know what his wife's name was?
Miss Means.
Oh, Miss Means. And before guys, you're on the Doug Best Show with my main man, Marvin Anderson. Before and when you screwed up in the class, they would send you to a class that's called detention. You remember that, Mark? Mm-hmm. I stayed in detention. I was smart, but I was always doing something stupid. Putting the thumbtacks in the chairs. The girls wouldn't talk to me because I was little and skinny, and they'd send me to detention. Cecil A. Smith, we trying to get the Edison High School gym named after Cecil A. Smith. He's a teacher there for over 20 years, a wonderful man. Every time we had a class reunion, Mr. Smith was right there, and he remembered everything.
Mm-hmm. We just honored him in our last class reunion, our 50th reunion, class of 75. Mm-hmm. We had Mr. Smith there, along with Miss Hardiman. So
Mary?
Yeah.
I didn't go. I didn't even go, man.
I invited you.
I don't know what the hell I was doing.
And we had a ball.
We had a ball?
We had a ball. Ain't no party like an old folks party.
Oh, my God. Who's the old folks, man? Yeah, man, this Doug Best on the Doug Best Show with my main man, Big Marv. Somebody always asks me, what's the Doug Best Show about? Real life stuff. We do all kinds of real life stuff on here, talk about stuff that makes sense. Hey, Marv, can we touch on a couple of things? Marv is the Fresno Stephen A. Smith. Can we talk about Ty Lue from the Los Angeles Clippers and Chris Paul, what they call him, CP3?
Well, Ty Lue's team then got a little old right now. You see they losing, but Ty Lue's still one of the better coaches in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
But Chris Paul, his time has come.
I'm gonna put that camera right on you, Marv. So you look at the people, baby.
Yeah,
That's
but his
your
time
camera.
has come, though. You know, he's 20 years, man. You know, he's had a good run.
20 years in the league.
20 years in the league, he's had a good run. But these youngsters coming in there, move on.
Move on.
Move on. He
So-
can coach himself. on
Marv,
front
so do you
office.
feel like they disrespecting him by just somebody said that Stephen A. Smith says they dismissed him, and that's unacceptable. Of Stephen A. Smith being dramatic.
Hey, sports is a cold world. If you don't deliver, you got to go.
You got to go.
You got to go. I mean, Aaron Rodgers had to leave Green Bay. Peyton Manning had to leave the Colts.
Okay.
These are legends.
Miss Tina Greathouse, I see you. She says, hello. How you doing? You remember Marv Anderson? Yes. I can see on the side, when people are making comments.
Mm-hmm.
Marv, so what about LeBron James?
Yeah, he doing all right, but
Oh, you sound like you don't like LeBron.
No.
You're a Michael Jordan Kobe fan. I mean, what? You don't like
check
him?
it out. I wasn't a Michael Jordan fan either.
What?
I'm a Laker. I'm a Laker fan.
Oh, so you like Magic?
But
Or James Worthy?
Hold on. Don't get it wrong. Michael Jordan, he's the GOAT, as far as I'm concerned. For his, overall best player. But when you talk about GOATs and championship, I don't think none of them. Magic, LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
You got to talk about Bill Russell.
12, huh? 12 championships.
And then think about the things.
What
Bill
about
Russell,
Wilt Chamberlain?
That's a bad boy. But we talking about championships.
Okay,
Winning,
okay,
the GOAT.
okay.
You can't be a GOAT if you ain't winning championships.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
But think about what Bill Russell went through,
Okay.
back in those days. Can't eat in this restaurant. Got to hide in hotels and stuff that he refused to do.
Mm-hmm.
He had integrity.
Right.
So he went through a lot of things, Bill Russell. So I respect the hell out of Bill Russell.
Okay.
So to
okay.
me, he's my GOAT,
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
how that go.
And then, I want to ask you about Neon Dion, prime times Neon Dion, and his son, Shador. You got to have some feelings about it. Is it all hype? Is it all blow up? Or is it really, like they say he won one game? He went against some supreme defense with the 49ers. And I watched the whole game because, usually I don't watch it. I fell asleep and woke back up. Yeah. So is it all hype, or is Shador Sanders really worth all the hype? President Trump said something nice about him.
He's a good quarterback. He just needs time. And get that noise out. Don't worry about all this and quit running off at the mouth himself. Quit.
That's hereditary, ain't
I don't care.
it?
You need to concentrate on what your craft, because this ain't got nothing to do with Dion now. This is all
Right,
about
right,
him.
right.
Concentrate on your craft. But that last game against the 49ers, okay, he going to look bad against them. But did his team help him? Fumbling? Coach going for it down there on 4th when he should have went for the points?
Right.
They didn't help him, man.
Okay.
They didn't help him.
Right. Yeah, so you cool with Ty Lue. You say Chris Paul, go kick back and relax.
Man.
Okay.
But he's got other things to do. He's not an old man. He got other things he can do. He can coach front office. He was deep in the union.
Yeah, he was a president
That's what I'm saying.
a few years ago. And then LeBron, you say LeBron, he's at the end?
LeBron's a bad boy, man.
Oh, you won't say nothing bad about LeBron.
No, he's a bad boy though. He's, Lakers, man. They not the Lakers of old right now.
Okay.
And that might be my racism talking though.
Not racism. What racism?
Because remember they used to call the Lakers Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what they called them last year
What they call 'em?
when Reeves and Doncic was doing good.
What they call 'em?
White time.
Okay.
They were doing good.
Okay.
But when they go against them big boys, they can't handle. They can't hold nobody. They can't hold water. Defensively, I'm speaking.
Okay, but then the big white boy, he could put some points on the board.
Yeah.
But that don't
You
win the
score
game.
30 and give up 30.
Okay, so it's a wash then.
Yeah. No, Jokic is bad. You just can't have too many people who can't play defense on the team.
right. Yeah, somebody said, defense wins the games. And
Championships.
Championships.
Defense wins championships.
Okay, we go with this. So we got Chris Paul's out. Ty Lue, he going to stay. LeBron James, he still got some possibilities.
He got some juice.
And then what about the guy that they got? And then so we're going to Shadura, just give him a little more time. Yo, you guys on the Doug Best Show Saturday. We just chopping it up. We just trying something new with my main man, Marvin Anderson. All my Jeff Haynes, where you at out there? JT Taylor, where you at out there? Roscoe Pondexter, man, can we get somebody to tune in? Somebody wake him up. Tony Smith, he got a son, man, over that memorial.
Oh, yeah?
A superstar, man.
Oh, yeah?
Tony Smith. And then I'm trying to think, who else did I see? I seen somebody else, I guess, about a week or so ago, and he was talking about his grandson.
I was just talking to Greg Johnson. You know Greg Johnson.
Yeah, I know Greg.
He say his grandson, about 6'4", wide receiver.
Wide receiver football.
Out there at Central.
Yeah, guys, I just want y'all to know, I'm Doug Best with my brother-in-law, Marvin Anderson. We on the Doug Best Show. We could do it all, baby. Somebody told me a few weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago, Capers LaFall. He says, Doug, if you're trying to make the Doug Best Show the way it's supposed to be, man, you got to get on the air. Marv, what would be the difference right now, man? If you were Stephen A. Smith, stay with me.
Mm-hmm.
If you was Stephen A. Smith, man, and I was Deion Sanders and we just talking, ain't no difference. They on the air, we on the air. What the difference is exposure.
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 There it is.
We got to
There
just
it is.
keep getting on there and exposing ourselves in a positive way, talking about something that let people know just because we're in a little small city, Fresno, California, and they in a big city and they got a big billion-dollar corporation behind them.
I was just getting ready to say that sponsorship do make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
We don't need no sponsors. I'm a sponsor. I'm because it don't take that much. All we got to do is come in here. All we got to do is just come. Boucher, make a comment. Boucher where? The dog man. My son says, he's the dog whisperer. He could see a wild canine, and Boucher walk up on the dog without a magnum and get the dog to calm down. Yeah, Marv, I'm glad you're here, Marv. But Marv, I got to go sidebar on you real fast, man. My main man Diddy. Marv, do you like Diddy or you don't like Diddy, man? Anybody? What, Marv?
I ain't got nothing against Diddy, just
because Marv used to be like, I'm just gonna say Marv used to be a gentleman of leisure. He said, "Where you get them green eyes from, Marvin?" What's he talking about? He talking about Marv, starving Marv.
go to a commercial.
No, I ain't gonna say the wrong thing. Marv, but talk to us about Diddy, man. Anybody out there? Talk with Doug Best on the Doug Best Show podcast on YouTube. Go there, type in the Doug Best Show and subscribe. I'm talking to my main man, Big Marv. Marv, can you touch Diddy one time?
Oh man, what is to say about Diddy?
Huh?
What is to say about Diddy, though?
Is they trying to destroy him,
Oh,
or was he just a $1 playboy?
Well, they trying to get him.
Who trying to get him? Them white folks?
Hmm.
Marv can't say that because he got a $100,000 job, so you gotta be real careful.
No, you open that door,
Pandora's box.
man. You open that door, and they come running in, and then your own people.
Yeah. Boucher says they trying to destroy us black leaders and influencers. Yeah, Boucher. And just stay with me, Marv. Marv, I ain't gonna let you off the hook. Y'all on the Doug Best Show this Saturday. And yeah, we're gonna stay on Diddy for a little while. And then we're gonna go back. We're gonna bounce around a little while. But Marv, so is they trying to destroy him? Or did he do most of this his own self? Boucher, I want you to tune in too. I want you to chime in.
Oh no, like we said earlier, he opened the door.
He opened the door.
Right.
Right.
And man, once you open that door, they took a peek inside, and then a black man with all that money,
Right.
with all that power. Oh, they don't like that.
And so Boucher and Miss Greathouse out there, Tina Greathouse, and anybody else that's tuning in. What do you think about 50 Cent, man? Is they using another black man to destroy him? Or if from what I didn't read, I just studied a little bit. They saying they gave 50 Cent $50 million to help executive produce this thing. And I don't know, man. Is anybody out there gonna walk away from 50 million? What you think, Marv? Your honest opinion, Marv.
But he got money.
So we walk away from the 50 million?
He has money. You know, if he feel it's right, listen, he got still in some type of way, because we know history between Diddy and 50.
And about the brawl, the female.
And then, man, if you're a man, how you let that? But I guess that and 50 million to get you that, huh?
Yeah. And plus, you know, 50 Cent is saying, somebody said the other day, well, you're going to be talking about 50 Cent, and then when you get big, you're going to see 50 Cent. 50 Cent, I'm one of them boys. So, you know what? I ain't Diddy. But I'm gonna keep it right down the middle the best I can. So I seen where 50 Cent exes was saying that he was putting his foot on their behind too. So he's no saint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Marv, so what is the truth of the matter with Diddy and 50 Cent? Is it that, you know, they taking another black man to be like a political assassin on Diddy? Or is it that Ciroc is behind the scene with that invisible hand pushing that 50 million to 50 Cent and that other executive producer and says, you know, go get him? Is it that Diddy got enough money he could bounce back? Somebody talk to me out there.
Well, you would wonder, like you said, are they trying to destroy him? If they ain't trying to destroy him, who gonna put $50 million out there?
So I'm gonna tell you, yeah, Marv. So I'm gonna tell you, you remember Tina Greathouse? Okay, so you and Tina don't know each other. I ain't gonna say nothing on this thing right here. But Tina said that, she says, I believe that Diddy did it to himself. If they really wanted Diddy, they could have got him when they were after him. Stay with me, Tina. I'm stay right here. We need a couple of people to tune in with me on the Doug Best Show. Recording he had. They said if they really, Tina Greathouse says if they really wanted Diddy, they could have then got him because there was a lot of other dignitaries involved. And Boucher Ware said 50 is making power moves and move smart. And he sees how black folks do things to destroy ourselves. So both of them right.
Mm-hmm.
But what do Diddy do right now to fix it? Can he fix it? Or is it the character assassination too great, Mar?
I don't know. I think Diddy has enough money and enough savvy in the business to come back. To what degree and how big,
right,
is another story. But I think he can.
Yeah. So I'm living proof that you could go all the way down into the mud and get trampled on, and then you could come back and reestablish yourself.
Definitely.
And then you too, Marv, even though you came from the mud from over there, Fink White and them. I got it. You came Fink White.
It was dark.
Oh, it was dark over there.
It was dark.
But then you gave him 30 years in the city. How many years you got with him?
Oh, man.
You and Jeff Hayne, y'all got at least 30 years, Marv.
Mm-hmm.
You got 30 years working for the city?
Mm-mm.
More?
No.
You got some decades.
Got a little time, man.
You got a couple of decades at least, huh? That's accomplishment, man. You know, I'm saying congratulations. I'm saying congratulations for you to be able to take a job and hold it for 20, 30 years and almost at the point of retirement with a bunch of money in the bank. And I know he ain't gonna talk about that, but you know, I talk about it. I talk about $1 million bill on the drop of a dime like it's a penny. Yeah. Yeah, so let's see what else we said. It's above Diddy. Boucher Ware said, you know, it's above Diddy. It's an invisible hand behind the scene. And they might be trying to teach him a lesson.
Oh, they are.
But is they sending the lesson to just Diddy or to all of us?
They sent a lesson. They sent a message to Shedeur Sanders. This boy was the first round talent, and he went all the way down to the 5th round. So, costing millions of dollars.
Right.
Right. So we didn't care. We didn't care how good you are.
Right.
We'll put you in your place. It's still that master-slave mentality.
Right.
You know, because there's some people say we still got slavery going on. We just making them millionaires.
Okay, I can go with that. Hey guys, how y'all doing out there? I'm Doug Best. We on the Doug Best Show. It's Saturday. We back on the air. On December the 12th, we're gonna have my main man, Dr. Jose Flores. And Dr. Florison went through every phase. Went to medical school, scholar. Came out, had a successful medical practice, slipped and failed, came back, been straight 10, 11, 12 years. He gonna be here and we're gonna talk about high blood pressure that affects a lot of black people. And we're gonna talk about something else. I was trying to get my main man on here, Zeb White. Me and Dr. Flores gonna talk about prostate cancer for us black people that that we never talk about. And then we're gonna talk about sugar diabetes that affect a lot of people, man. A lot of Hispanics, because they eat a lot of beans, a lot of rice, a lot of tortillas, sugar diabetes. And then, also I'm gonna see if we can get Dr. Flores. Dr. Flores, man, is one of the most smartest and most intelligent people that I know on the planet Earth. And he didn't experience life. And I don't know how far he'll go into different facets of his life. But for his intelligence, I had a rotator cuff. I'm pretty smart, man. I was Googling it, and the words was like 7, 8 syllables. I said, man, what the hell is this, man? And Dr. Flores seen it, and he says, Hermano, brother, just send me the information. I'll explain it to you. He broke it down so simple. After that, I figure I'm an expert on the rotator cuff. Because you guys know out there, sometimes, man, when it comes to those medical terms, be saying, man, what the hell is they talking about? And all they really telling you is you got a stomachache. But the wording be so complex. So on December 12th, we're going to have Dr. Flores in here, Dr. Jose Flores, Dr. Luis Jose Flores. A lot of people out there in the West Fresno or whatever, when he was like at his bottom, you guys remember. But now, he's the Dr. Flores now, recognized, straight, loving God, ain't doing nothing crazy at all. And today we got my main man, Marvin Anderson, on here. Me and Marv, my brother-in-law. Me and Marv go way back, 50 years.
More.
God, man. Did I shave this morning or what, baby? Y'all on the Doug Best Show, man. We just letting you know that we could do the same thing. Tina Greyhouse says 100. Boucher says the topic, health is wealth. Oh, my God.
Amen.
Amen. I seen my main man, Virgil Fairley, I guess about, a month or so ago. I think he did like 50 push-ups. And I seen his brother, Robert Randy Fairley, the other day. He did some push-ups. He says, man, I ain't did no push-ups in 40 years. But Rob used to have them big old bulging muscles. You know how he was years ago. Hey, Marv, just stay with me right here. Hey, guys, I'm glad y'all tuning in with me, Boucher and Tina Greyhouse. And, man, this is the beautiful thing about, having a podcast. I talk about this all the time, too. The other day, I seen my main man, Floyd Harris. He seen a black lady, 75 years old, Marv. I felt moved. I said, man, she was out there in the cold. I think it's about 7, 8 o'clock at night. And he said they needed $80. And I got up and took a leak, and I came back. And I guess they had already got the money. He said, send the money to my Cash App. I went up, and about the time I got back, he had already took care of it. But this is what I was saying, man, look. Yeah, Marvin, and I'm talking to you too, and then you could tighten it up for me. Hey, man, if we got a problem, poor black people, or poor Mexicans, and we needed to talk to the mayor about something, do anybody out there know the mayor's phone number? I personally went. I'm a recognized black guy in the city. I'm independent. I don't need their money. Should I say that, Marv? It's the truth, man.
It's the truth.
It's the truth, man. But we ain't going to talk about that. Okay, so if you did need the mayor, the Honorable Mayor Jerry Dyer, good guy. I ain't got nothing but good things to say about him. Even if he was the chief of police, I never seen him do nothing wrong. Every time I seen him, he been straight up to me. But if we needed him, black people, Mexican people, do anybody out there know how to get to him? I went down there and filled that paper out 3 times to see him to come get on the Doug Best Show. He didn't come. And I'm a recognized black man in the city. And I went to the church, his church, all white people. I seen one black guy in there. He didn't come get on the show, but he said, you know, he's probably busy. So if somebody needed to see the governor, Newsom, here in the city of Fresno, a poor black person, poor Mexican, a poor white person, can you talk to him? How? Do somebody know his number? How? How would you do it, Marv?
You wait for election time because that's the only time you see him.
Yeah, okay, so, and then if somebody wanted to talk to the president of the United States, Donald Trump, how will we talk to him? But listen to me, guys. And Marv, you correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody else out there, man, if somebody out there just listen to me, man, correct me if I'm wrong. But if the Doug Best Show is a show for the people, listen to me. If the Doug Best Show is a show for the people, here in the city of Fresno, and just say a small number, we got 100,000 followers or subscribers, and we wanted to talk to the mayor, and we got 100,000 people that listen to me and us, a Marv sitting right there in that chair. Hey, man, we would have their phone number, we'd call them, and they'd pick up the phone. Marv, do that make sense?
Those are voters.
Articulate it for me, for the people, man, so they can understand and just see it. And look, guys, I ain't saying to make the Doug Best Show where, you know, I could be filthy rich, or I could go buy a brand new Lexus or a brand new Cadillac, Mercedes, a convertible or something. I got all this stuff, Marvin, am I lying?
I was just getting ready to say you
and
already
ain't drove the stuff. So, man, this is what I'm telling you guys, the Doug Best Show. If somebody's out there and listen to me, this is why we need the people. So we need a show. So when that situation happened the other day with my brother Floyd Harris, man, Floyd ain't bullshitting. I watch him, man. He was a contractor with me out there cutting trees and doing all kinds of stuff. He not in it for the money. I'm not in it for the money. That's why we need the people. Marv, so explain it to the people how I just explained it to them about how we need a show, we need a podcast. So when we get on here, our voice makes a difference. Not just me, everybody. That's what the Doug Best Show is all about. Help me, Marv.
Well, it's about having a voice, you know, a political platform.
Okay, talk to the people then, man.
You know, I'm just saying, though.
I'm finna put the camera right on you, Marv. Make them feel it, man.
No, but we do, because we're not together like we need to be. You know, it's a lot of things we can do if we just be together, because they respect votes.
Numbers.
They respect that. And numbers is power, you know. And this is what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to come together. And if we use this vehicle as a weapon to help people.
Positive, because a weapon
definitely.
Positive, because a weapon might come across like you trying to do something negative or threaten them.
It's all about positivity, because we ain't trying to hurt nobody.
As a vehicle.
Yes.
For change, something positive.
Definitely. But we need this, though.
Right.
You know,
right, Marv. And this the beautiful part is about, you know, me and Marv. See, usually when Marv he's not on the air, Marv got some opinions about some things. But I could see that, man, how sometimes I ask people to come be on the show, and then sometimes it'd be like, hey, man, I don't want to get on there, man, for no white people to see me. Hey, man, this is the real world that we stay in. And then so if you see a problem and you be saying somebody could fix it, it ain't somebody, it's us.
It's got to be us.
We fix the problem. Then look, man, it's like even if you only bring in 1 grain of sand to the beach, if 1 million people bring 1 grain of sand to the beach, look how big it is. If we get 1 person to subscribe to the Doug Best Show, it's growing. And then you guys see me. And then long as I'm doing everything that I say that we're supposed to do, then, you know, we can keep growing. The show, the Doug Best Show, ain't about me. It's about the people having a voice. So when a situation happened like the other night, when that old lady, 75 years old, Floyd called a Paparillo house for them to pick her up and put her in the room, and they didn't do it. He had to get on the social media and ask the people for money to be able to pay for the room at the Motel 6. And the reason why they did it, because they know he's doing the right thing. This what we asking for here on the Doug Best Show. To get the people, everybody out there that's listening to me, to support us and become a subscriber. And then if you see something, you want to be on the show, me and Marv just decided, man, we finna do a show this morning. How you feeling, Marv?
Oh, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, Marv, then before we close, a mind could be a weapon for protecting the world. That's what Boucher said. But we prefer to use the word vehicle as opposed to a weapon, a vehicle to change. Marv, so now you're getting close to retirement. Mm-hmm. Can you talk to the people? Pull the microphone to you a little bit, and then talk to the people, man. Tell them what it feel like, man. Well, a black man that came from Think White, White's Bridge over there, man. And I ain't trying to make that area seem like it was poverty, but it was.
It was drug
infested.
It was drug infested though. But I ain't got there yet. To my retirement, right? I haven't got there.
A few weeks, man.
A few months.
Months there, and then you close, man. You didn't.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there, but I'm still got my eyes on things.
Money?
Ain't man, you can't be still.
No, you
got to keep moving.
Absolutely.
Keep your mind moving. Keep your body moving. You can't just sit around.
But you feel good?
Oh, I feel excellent. I'm a blessed man.
Oh my God, tell the people,
I am
man.
a blessed man. Mm-hmm. I didn't came back to a point to where I can have vision, about how I want to live and what I want to do. So it's okay. It's okay now. Just trying to put God first.
Always, man.
Just trying to put God first, man, and live my life that way. I didn't try it the other way unsuccessfully. So this way.
No, wait a minute. He slipped. He just slipped. What? Okay, Marv, I go. Hey, Marv, then just one thing before we go, man. Could you touch the part about, so you could be a guy like us that came from poverty, came from the streets, and you don't have to be like my friend Mike Hughes and Joby Jr. and Joby Jones them and Dale Kreiner and them and Edward Thomas or Lonnie Robinson or Chisholm, but you could still come from the mud like us and still love God, man. Explain that, Marvin, then we're going to get out of here, man.
Oh, God is in you. Mm-hmm. It's crazy out here right now. Mm-hmm. So if you ain't walking the right path, the devil will get a hold of you. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to stay on that right path.
Yeah, Marv. So what is so make sure that so the people don't think that we talking about no spooky ooky kind of situation. So the devil could be little mama walking around here with them high pants on and Marv accidentally look at her. That could I'm using it as an example. That could be the devil. Or the devil could be what? It could be anything.
All shapes and forms. Mm-hmm. He finds your weakness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and try to take you out.
Yeah, man.
That's why you see so much craziness out here. Mm-hmm. You see people going and shooting up places and doing them things, and they talking about this, that, and the other. Man, the devil ain't got a hold of that person. You have to stay prayed up.
Right.
You have to stay prayed up, man.
And still live a regular life, though, Marv. Explain that.
Well, man, let me tell you something. Mm-hmm.
Marvin Anderson.
Everybody have to live their own life. But you got to be putting God in that life, and God going to lead you where you need to go. So everybody has to do what's right for them. But, it's a path you're supposed to be walking, and that's where you're supposed to be headed.
Right. So, Marv, what about you think somebody out there says weapons can destroy or protect us? This Boucher where? Weapons can destroy or protect. It's how we utilize them. What weapons we use, they build a law around the way we have to survive. So, Marv, so how could you articulate it and when I was a young man, and some young people might stumble up on this and look at it and they say, them guys old, got all that gray hair, and he might have a walking cane and he ain't got no cane, I'm just using this right here. And they say, he on there talking that old God talk. Man, I'm trying to get paid. One little guy told me the other day, man. He says, man, money before bitches. And I said, well, what about your girlfriend? And he looked at me. I'm putting up the best taxi signs over there on Walnut and Church. Money before bitches. I said, what kind of idiot is this, man? Marv, explain that to me, though, man. How they might think we just old and just talking, man.
But that's a young man's frame of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And not all young men, but hey, you know how we come up in the streets, and this is what we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know how drugs, fast, that was the way of life.
Mm-hmm.
But out of all that hustling,
Right.
where did that money go?
Money.
I don't have a dime of that money.
Right.
All that hustling I did.
Right.
All them things I did.
Mm-hmm.
Chances. And don't have a dime of it.
Right.
But I got knowledge of what to do and what not to do. I didn't found a better way.
Right.
And as them youngsters get older, if they get older,
Mm-hmm.
because this life is rough out here,
Right.
they'll find it's a better way too.
Right.
Yeah,
so Marv, so is you saying for the people that's listening out there, you on the Doug Best Show, my main man, I'm Doug. This my friend Marvin Anderson, my brother-in-law, Saturday. And we doing a podcast. Yeah, so Marv, so I'm just wondering, so are you saying the better way is to get a job? The better way is to not be a hustler, an entrepreneur, or the better way is to just, as you grow and as you evolve and ascend in your knowledge and your understanding and your wisdom, you just keep evolving.
I think everybody has to find their way.
Right. How do you know when you found it? That's the key. How do you know?
I know when I was out here, I hated having to look over my shoulder.
Right. But I don't want nobody out there to think, man, just because, we keep going back to money. Or you get a job, or you find God, that everything's going to be a bed of roses. Sometimes, man, when you find God, it could be, I don't know if the preacher's going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you, sometimes it could be even harder.
The devil comes at you, testing you.
Testing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, testing you. Yeah, Marv, I'm sitting there and listening to you. And, man, I know you. And I feel everything that you're saying. Man, I just hope and pray that just for the few moments and the few people that's tuned in to us, and then as I upload this to YouTube, that we touching somebody. And I just want everybody out there to know. This is what the Doug Best Show is. We just talk about different things. My main man down the street is named Keith Pearson. Your turn. He got like a little bike club about a block from here, a motorcycle club. Man, we got another partner named Anthony, Top Chef. I'm going to try to get them on here, man. This is what this show is all about. We're going to get on here, talk about a few things. Hopefully we touch a few people. Hopefully we get hundreds of thousands of followers and subscribers, and so our voice can make a difference. And then before we close, Marv was talking about our former teacher, Cecil Smith, Chief. That's what we used to call him. And then Cecil Smith used to be, you know how you'd be in the classroom and your teacher be talking crazy and you'd be thinking, I can get you. Yeah, this true story right here. Cecil Smith from Edison High School, 540, East California. And I used to be thinking, hey, Dr. Smith, you always running your mouth. He said, well, won't you just come out there and get on that wrestling match? I used to take karate, so I thought I was a bad guy. Mr. Smith, body slammed me, man. Body slammed me in the gym. Oh my God. Put me in a chicken wing. You know what a chicken wing is? Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I'm crying like a little girl. This our teacher. He taught history. He taught government at Edison High School for over 20 years.
He also taught life.
Oh my God, he taught life.
Also taught life.
Him and Mo Bradley. Mm-hmm. And then another thing too. If you was right about something and you didn't have no father figure, Mr. Smith would go with you and help you. That's why we love him to this day. So hopefully we can get enough people sign a petition to try to get the Edison High School gym named Cecil.
And if you want to sign the petition, go up to Edison High School and see them in the office. They have petitions in there for you to sign.
Right. And then, Marv, is there any way we can get the petition and put it online? And I'll pump it, man. I love Mr. Smith.
I'll send you the link.
Okay, send me the link, man. We're gonna put it. Mm-hmm. We're gonna put it on the Doug Dwayne Best on Facebook, and then I'm gonna upload it I'm gonna upload a copy of this right here you're gonna see this right here. If anybody go to YouTube, anybody goes to YouTube and subscribe to the Doug Best Show. Yeah, Marv. So it's a pleasure, man. Marv, it's a beautiful pleasure, man.
No problem, man. No problem. This is nice.
It's nice. And then Marv, be always ask the guests on the Doug Best Show before we leave, man. Close us out, man, and tell the people something that you think that the people need to hear about life and about the things we talked about. We talked about the Clippers, Ty Lue, Chris Paul. We talked about LeBron James. We talked about Shadira Sanders. We talked about Diddy. We talked about getting 100,000, 1,000,000 people to subscribe to the Doug Best Show. And we talked about, most importantly, God. And second thing, us getting a platform where we got a voice for the people. So when we need something, not no bullshit. I ain't got no money to pay my PG&E. No, you go somewhere else for that. But if we really need the people in a position of power, we got the Doug Best Show, and we can get on here, and then they'll listen, because we know we're not using this as no weapon. We try to use it for a vehicle for change.
Enlightenment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Marv, just close us out and tell the people what you think that the most important thing, as succinctly as you can.
Doug, I think everybody know what they need to do for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but mostly I just be wanting to talk to them young folks, though.
Talk to them. Because this is what they like, boy, the social media.
No, but really, because, I work up there at Edison, and I be around some of the kids. And
doing what, though, Marv? What you do up there?
Oh, no, that just working the games, working the sporting events,
They don't know. I know. That's why you got to articulate it to them.
Well, just working the sporting events, but it's not that much money. But what it does is give me a chance to see what's going on in the schools, see what's happening, But some of these kids are not taking their education seriously, and you come to you and they got a grade point average less than 2, and they, you're not allowed in the events if you have a grade point average less than 2. And I'll be trying to explain to them how with a grade point average like that, when you get out of school and you say, well, I'm not going to college, I'm going to get me a job. Where you going to get a job at? Because you take them tests and you get a 2.0 on them tests, they're not going to even look at you. I try to explain this to them, how this education could help them articulate the world, understand what's going on in the world, how they can make it, because, hey, I went to college. I didn't get a degree, but I was able to come out here and get a job, take a test, just to be able to survive. Because you got to survive out here, and it's getting rougher.
It's getting rougher. Yeah, I love you for that, Marv. And then we're going to close, guys. I think, man, that a lot of my son articulated best the other day. So fresh and narrow with Doug Jr., he got like a streetwear. He sell clothes, hoods, and T-shirts, and these things, right? Sweatshirts and pants and jackets and caps and all that kind of stuff. He said it like this about the streets. The streets don't mean you stupid. The streets just mean that's the circumstance that you grew up in. Just like Donald Trump didn't grow up in the streets. He grew up in a different atmosphere. But it has nothing to do with your intelligence. Y'all listen to me. And you guys hear me talk about this all the time, about coming from the mud. So the people that's the most successful, I don't care whatever it is, even if you're in the streets, are the people with intelligence. And what's intelligence? You want to be able to learn and to ascend to your highest possible level. Don't believe people out there, just because your circumstances that you grew up on welfare or you in the streets or you see this, you see that makes you less. 50 Cent, he just got $50 million. I'm not saying what he did right or wrong, but he from the streets. Jay-Z and Diddy is from the streets. Denzel Washington was a heroin addict at 13. But they don't talk about that because that's not the narrative that they push with them. Barack Obama, smoked a lot of weed, and snorted a lot of cocaine. They're not going to talk about that, but I talk about that all the time. And so what Marv's saying to young people, anybody listen to us, if you go into school out there, man, the most successful people are the brains, the people that use intelligence. And it don't make you no less of a person, if you study. I study all day. My senorita probably get tired of me. I'm always studying a book or reading something or doing this or doing something. And
feeding that mind.
Feeding that mind, so if you want to have a big bank account, you want to be intelligent. You want to be intelligent. And intelligence, it comes in all shapes, forms, and sizes. And just because you're from the streets, don't mean that you're stupid. That's just the circumstances and just that you're living in right now. But you could ascend to go higher. So, guys, just do the best you can. Everybody's not going to be a Rhodes Scholar. Everybody's not going to be a Marvin Anderson. Everybody's not going to be a Doug Best. But just try to do the best you can out there. And I'm your friend. And this my friend, my brother-in-law, Marvin Anderson. You guys on the Doug Best Show. Marv, I see you keep looking at your phone. You know what that means? Lil Mama's probably saying, where you at? Where you at? Girl, go to YouTube and you can see I was down there with Doug Best. And we had, man, it's a beautiful conversation. Marv, can you gonna come back one time in the future, man, when they blow off? I'm telling you, it's gonna blow off the hinges, man. Marv, you've been seeing me my whole life.
Oh, yeah.
Everything I touched since I was 18 and opened up that laundromat, everything always grows, man. And this here, this is my passion.
But
Thanks.
see, this is like you said, though, this is a vehicle for people. Like, you got something to say, something real,
something real.
contact Doug.
I'm going to bring you in here, man.
Yeah.
And then, I just asked Marv if you, I see, that's Lil Mama right there. I told you she calling. Okay, guys, I'm Doug Best. We on the Doug Best Show. Marv's wife calling him, and we got to go. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Marv.
What's up, man?